right now. And welcome back to Tanny Talks Live. This is episode 6, and I have the very lovely Ami Love in the building.
Hi.
So if you guys don't know, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my girl. She is a singer. She's an actor. And she's been doing a lot of big things lately. And I actually met her at a showcase, and she was hosting. And I'm like, oh my God, she's so cute. I gotta have her on the show. And she performed her song. And I was like, okay, she's adorable. She's doing her thing. And she's really in tune with, like, the Latin vibe. So, and I felt like, you know, Tanny Talks, we need a little Latin vibe. Because you know me, I'm Spanish. I'm Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? I had to have the Dominican mommy in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So tell us a little bit about you and where you're from. I know you're a Jersey girl, right?
Yes, I'm from Elizabeth, New Jersey. I'm Dominican. I started doing music like 8 years ago almost. So I've been doing this for a very long time.
Right.
And from where I started to now where I am now, complete 360.
Yeah.
Like I would
tell
have
us a little bit about how it
never-
started out, girl.
So I started just doing English R&B.
Okay.
And then I felt like I was just sounding like everyone else. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what direction I was going into.
Right.
So I went to a writer's camp in the Poconos, and this writer wrote a Spanish record for me, a reggaeton record. And I was like, that's for me? He was like, yeah, I want you to sing this. So I just, recorded it. They played it out loud, and everyone was just like shocked.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's when you knew.
And that's when I knew I switched it. 2021, like, that was like a eye-opening year for me, and I started playing with the Spanglish, and then here I am.
Well, I wanted to talk a little bit about you starting out. So you said you were just doing like English R&B.
Yeah.
Now, why didn't you just decide to do it Spanish right away? Was it because like you just
I just wasn't
tapped
around
in?
that. I wasn't around that environment. I wasn't tapped into that. I didn't even know that how I could even go about that.
Yeah.
Because it was when I started doing music, it was very like kind of like private.
Right.
Like it wasn't like as open as it is now.
Right.
I think even with Selena, like she had to do the Spanish thing first and then cross over to English. It wasn't like you could cross into two worlds together at the same time.
That's true.
So it's kind of like weird. I think it was like 2022 or when El Alfa came out that they were like, oh, like he's Dominican? He could sell out MSG? Like, what's this about? And that's when I was like, all right, well, the time is now to do this.
Right. So. I mean, I guess that is true. And I do want to talk a little bit about like that because, you are Latina, you identify that way. But it's like when you're trying to make your own music, that's not what's out.
Yeah.
That's not what people like.
Right.
You got to do with like what you like. So like, all right, R&B, I think I could tap into the girl
right,
R&B. Go ahead and do that. But then you did it, and then you're like, all right, well now I sound like every other R&B artist.
Heartbroken because I'm a lover girl and I'm
Right.
heartbroken, and it's like, all right. And then my family in DR is like, girl, I love your music, but I don't even understand what you're saying. So then I'm like, okay. So once I started
did they request you to like start singing in Spanish?
They were like, hey, like do some Spanish stuff. It came up like a couple times with a team that I had before. And I was like, no, I'm good off that. Like, but then when I did it, I felt alive. I felt like this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing.
Right.
So I feel great. I feel like I'm having fun. I'm, like when I first started, it was more like I was this soft girl. Like, yes, I'm soft, but I'm also very vulgar. So like my friends are like, girl, like this is you, but this is also you. Like they need to know that side of you because you don't really like unless you were like close to you don't really like tap into that side. So with this music in Spanish, reggaeton and stuff, I get to like be more, exotic, erotic, like tap
I like
into that sexual,
because
like
us
being,
Latinas, we're a little spicy. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
like so I get to like tap into that,
and it
I
gives
feel
you
great.
kind of like more of a multiple layers.
Yes.
Where
So I am bringing the R&B though foundation to reggaeton, which I don't see at all.
I would agree.
So
I would totally agree. I think that you definitely have a unique sound to you.
And the world might not be ready for it yet, but I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going.
But I think right now is a great time. I feel like everybody's kind of tuning into like the Afro beats and things of that sort. And so
absolutely.
I would agree with you. Like now there's definitely a bigger lane. That
open.
It kind of just makes it super easy for you to just
right.
come
We got
right
the
on
Carol
in with your
G's,
style.
the fades, like
Yeah, but I feel like even with like Carol G, like she does the English and the Spanish, but like even you're different still.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Carol G, but she doesn't have the R&B.
But when I look at her career, I'm like, okay, I want to at least get next to this girl because that's who I idolize. Like, if you
Right.
were to tell me who to idolize right now, her.
Karol G.
Bad Gal, like those girls. Like, I want to be next to those girls. Like,
Yes, and I love how she said I wanna be-
Caliuchis, like Caliuchis
Oh,
and
that's my girl.
Yeah, so those are the women.
That's who I can see. That's a
yes,
good one.
like, so, like,
That's
that's
a
the
good
people
one.
that, I want to surround myself
Kali
with.
Uchis is very Spanglish,
Yes,
and
I
I love
love
that you
it.
have
Yes,
that going on
yes,
for yourself too.
yes.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Yes.
And I like how she said next to those girls.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's a vibe that I like. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah, I'm a
like,
woman. I'm a girl's girl. I'm a woman for women.
Because
Like,
you don't want to be like, oh, I want to be better than that girl. Like, how could I get above that
No.
girl? But like, no, how could I get next to that girl? You know what I'm saying?
Nati Natasha. Like, I want to learn from those women. They've been here longer than I have been. So why would I want to like jump over their toes? Like,
Yeah,
they could
no,
teach
you
me so
gotta-
much more.
And I love that. And I
Yeah.
feel like as long as we, tap in with that, we will be just fine. Did
Absolutely.
you ever feel like you got embraced by the Latin community? Like, did you have any struggles being embraced by your Latin community or anything like that? Do you think they showed you love?
Maybe in the beginning because they didn't know who I was, but now like the Bronx kind of knows me a little bit,
Nice.
which is
Shout
cool.
out to the Bronx.
Yeah,
The
shout out to
Gets.
the Bronx. So yeah, it's moving its way up, and I'm also bringing that little lane to Jersey too. Like, oh, she does Latin music, but I'm surrounded with people that do R&B and like are successful in that lane too. I just want to be
Right.
surrounded around like artistic people. I feel like when we're surrounded by those people, we like kind of rise up.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just makes you
I
feel
agree.
good. Yeah.
And I've noticed it because that's how we came into circles
yeah,
with one another.
It just feels good.
But I feel like, do you ever feel like you're blending in with the other Latina artists too, like in the same way you felt like you were doing in R&B? Because I feel like now, do you feel like it's oversaturated now?
No, because
now I feel like everybody's trying to play the Latina card, low key.
Yeah. I've seen that, but the women that I do see coming up in the Bronx right now, because that's where like the El Norte
I know
is.
I'm from the Bronx. I know what's happening.
We all have our own lane. Like,
Yeah.
we all have our own lane. We all know each other, which is great.
Yeah.
But like this is still like it's kind of coming up. Like I seen a platform that I was on that I'm like, okay, there's a lot of people doing like the Spanish thing and that I didn't even know. But the platform is kind of showcasing that. They're called Onis El Barrio. I don't know if you know who they
El
are.
Barrio?
Onis Barrio.
No.
Yeah, so if you go on that platform, there's a lot of people in New York and Jersey, Connecticut,
Nice.
Boston that are doing that, the Spanish. But we all like kind of have our own lane. Like some people are just doing dembo,
Right.
Some people are doing dembo in English.
Yeah.
Like I've tapped into those like genres, but where I'm strongest, I feel like, is reggaeton and Afrobeat.
Yeah.
So I want to like continue that on, but I could do it all, like and I just want to like show my fans that and
Yeah.
the people that I'm surrounded with.
Well,
that I could tap into everything.
I like to hear that because
Yeah.
for me personally, I always found struggles tapping into my culture
Mm-hmm.
as a Latina because I never felt Latina enough. And I think that's a Puerto Rican thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I grew up like speaking English. I grew up a lot like in the black culture, you know. I didn't speak Spanish growing up. My parents didn't teach it to me. Like I actually learned Spanish working at McDonald's with Dominicans when I was mad young. And they used to make fun of me. And they'd be like, yo, we gotta teach her Spanish because she be hanging out with us. I used to go with them to the beach late at night.
Yeah,
hanging
that's
out with my
fire.
Dominicans, you know what I'm saying? Living the life. And I didn't know Spanish. And they would always make fun of me. They're like, yo,
Yeah.
we gotta teach Bordy some Spanish. You don't know
Right, right,
she don't know no
right.
Spanish. So for me personally, I love to hear that because I have a lot of like struggles with identifying with my
Yeah.
Latin heritage because I never felt Latin enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because my Spanish wasn't too very good looking. You know what I mean?
But don't get me wrong, like the Spanish, like how I speak
Yeah.
has gotten progressed a lot from the beginning. Because if I'm only talking English all day, every day, sometimes that,
Yeah.
I felt disconnected a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's a mental thing for me. Like, this is what I want. I gotta learn. I gotta do it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, push myself.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about.
No, but that's the thing. The funny thing is,
Yeah.
I can speak Spanish. Yo sabe español muy bien, pero cuando yo hablo, más mejor cuando yo estoy en Nueva York, yo hablo diferente cuando yo estoy en mi país.
Yes.
Porque cuando yo estoy en Puerto Rico, yo siempre estoy hablando español. But when I'm here, I'm always speaking English, and it just doesn't sound right, and I get strange out. Like, but I can read and I can write Spanish.
Yeah, and you understand it.
Yeah, I can literally read it and write it, and I grew up in like Pentecostal church as a kid, but I just never felt for some reason, really accepting through my community. Like, I felt like I was too black to be Spanish and not black enough to be black. Like, you know what I mean?
Same, yes. I understand you completely.
You know, so it was, I always, like, grew up with, like, some sort of, like, identity crisis that it wasn't until, like, I would say the good last 10 years or so, maybe 15 years of my life, that I really started to tap into, like, my own culture and, like, really embracing it more and being a proud Latina, you know what I mean? Because I just felt like lost in the
I'm hoping
industry,
that,
you know,
like what Bad Bunny's doing, you know, like he loves New York. Like I literally love him so much. Like he literally like loves New York so much. So
no, it's so funny because and especially in PR, like I remember Bad Bunny had first came out and I was in PR and they had they had cardboard cutouts of my guy in the supermarket and stuff like that. And I'm in Puerto Rico, I'm like, they really love him out. He was like just coming up, you know, he wasn't like as big as he was, but he really put it on the map for us. Shout out to Bad Bunny for putting Latinos on. And not that we wasn't already on the map though. Stop playing. Because we got the Daddy Yankees and the Down on Mars. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like
and Romeo,
he's one of the artists that like loves DR, loves Puerto Rico, loves New York, and like will put that in his music.
Right.
To like kind of like open people's minds up and like hey, like don't forget about those places.
Don't forget about the Latinas in New York.
Right. Don't forget about those places. Those places are important.
Right.
You know, so.
So I'm glad you're getting like really tuned in with the community, and the community is like really looking out for you. Do you ever feel like what are there anything that you struggle with like in your career?
I feel like
this is a vulnerable moment.
Yeah.
Things that are like hard for you. Like is it hard being cute all the time? Because like you're very beautiful.
Yeah,
and I know, like,
sometimes it's hard. In the beginning, like I was like not ready to be like so naked and like
it's crazy.
So like, you know, the shirt, the skirt, like the skirts and the tight dresses and stuff like that, like, you know, you get insecure sometimes. You don't look like everybody else, and it's like, oh, it's like, why are people intrigued by me? Like it was a lot of that stuff. My sound wasn't like where I wanted it to be, but it takes time. Like if I was to tell somebody that started music right now, like literally total 360, it's not gonna be the way that you imagine it. Like it's gonna be something totally different, and if you're around like the right people, like somehow some way you'll be where you need to be. Like, but just be confident, and it's like mind over matter always. You know?
I feel you on that.
I still struggle with stuff today, but like going on stage, I'm like, oh my god, I'm like freaking out all day, but when I get on there, like let's do it. Like I came here to do what I have to do. Like, so I feel like we all lack something, and inside of us we all like are afraid of something, but if this is what you want to do and it's the time to do it, do it.
So I wanted to talk also a little bit about like your style, because you're very cutesy.
Yeah.
Like, what is your aesthetic? What is the Miss
know.
Love aesthetic? Tell me, like,
I
what,
feel
what's
like
the vibe?
skirts, like cute little
she's giving
fans.
Bratz doll
I'm
here.
I'm giving like cowgirl today. I don't know. I just cutesy vibes.
Cutesy vibes. So you
I
really
just cut my hair
femininity.
into bangs in February. Justin's mom cut my hair.
I love that.
She was like, "You need bangs," and I was like, "Let's do it." Like I'm not one of those people
She's
to
a
be like,
hairstylist or something?
yes,
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Mommy, do my hair too.
So like literally, I was like, I love it. Wow.
No,
like,
you look good. I love the bangs on you.
And Justin came out the room. He was like, "What?
What just happened?"
He was like, "Oh my god!" Like he loves it too. I'm like, "All right,
no, you look good. I like the bangs.
Let's do it."
Yeah,
I was scared, but
it's a look.
Yes.
You know, you have to have a look. In
Changeable.
This industry.
You have to adapt. You have to be, you know.
Yeah, that's why I cut my hair off,
free.
and I'm feeling the cut hair.
I love it. I love it.
It's Tanny with the short hair.
Yeah, in the summer, I'm gonna have to like put this up all the time. It's so hot all the time in the summer.
Yeah, it definitely does get hot. And then speaking of hot, I was thinking about this song that you're coming out with that's talking about Miami.
Oh yes, Brickle.
Yeah,
it's an unreleased song. I was going through a little heartbreak or whatever, and I went to Miami.
Okay.
And I'm with my girls at the club, and I'm over here thinking about him, with the tequila shots, and like having flashbacks, girl.
Forget about him.
But
girl.
yeah, that's what the song's about.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that unreleased track. Now I told you this is the exclusive.
Period.
All right, so y'all gonna be the first to hear it. Let's get into that song, that new unreleased. I'm in love, Brickle.
Party 1019, New York's #1 for throwbacks.
Hello, and welcome back to Tanny Talks Live. And that was Brickle by my girl, I'm Love.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that song to come out. So tell me, when can we expect it?
In the summer, it's the
Summertime
hit.
vibes?
Yes, so that's the next release, and I'm excited, like really, really excited about this song.
Are you having visuals? Like,
Oh yes, I gotta go to Miami in May to shoot the video.
Miami in May to shoot the video. So I gotta tap in. The
Yes.
song is coming out. Yeah, run them streams. Okay, check out the
Period.
video. She's shooting it in May. Hopefully to be released by the summertime. I'm assuming.
Before,
So
like beginning of June.
this
for
summer,
sure.
all right, we're gonna be blasting that while we driving.
Well, June is
down South
June
Beach.
is like springtime, kind of, right? So like spring, like right spring, end of spring.
And the spring is coming out. So like soon.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Spring
That's
just
like-
started yesterday, so.
Technically, it did. It did. You're right. It's already here. Before you know it, will be summertime, and we're gonna be blasting that song.
Period.
So I just want to let you guys know, she's also an actress, and I want to talk a little bit about that acting background, because you told me you was on Daredevil, girl.
Yes, I was on Daredevil, season 3, episode 9,
Nice.
right before they stopped working with Netflix.
Boo.
Yeah, so they had a change to Disney Plus. That's where you can find me. So I was on Netflix
that's
before.
because it's a Marvel thing, so they
Yeah,
probably lost their rights. So it was like, give my stuff back.
Right, so they were technically on Netflix, and then they transferred to Disney Plus.
Oh, okay, cool.
I was on New Amsterdam, season 1, episode 1. I was on the pilot.
Okay, girl.
I was on FBI
love
last
that.
year. I think it was season 3, episode 3, season 3. Yeah, I think so. And then this latest one that I was on is called Dope Thief. It's on Apple TV, and I'm on
love that.
episode 3. So I haven't watched it yet, but my agent called me yesterday, like, girl,
We gotta tap in. We gotta
word.
watch
So
it.
I'm like, okay, I gotta watch this.
All right, see, I better tune in. All right,
Yes,
check out
yes.
the Apple.
It's hard, juggling both careers.
I would agree.
So yeah, I don't know how I do it, honestly.
I don't know how you do it either. And let's talk about this acting career. Like, how is it that how did you even start off looking for casting and things
So
like
I
that?
did musical theater.
Okay.
And then I went to Rutgers, Newark for acting.
Oh,
That's what I
good.
graduated
Good
for. And then I got an agent. She came to my showcase. My
Oh,
last
she saw
college
you and she
show.
was like,
Yeah.
oh, good for you.
And we wrote a show about like when Trump first became president. So we created a reaction, like being Hispanic. Like I wrote about my grandparents.
Oh, I
type
love
of being
that.
residents,
Yeah.
and like
'Cause
the whole
immigration is a big
scenario.
thing.
Like we did like a puppet dance. We felt like he thought that women were puppets. Like we did a whole
Wow.
production about how we felt about Trump being president. And she saw that, and we basically wrote our own script. We performed
love
our own
that.
stuff,
That's cool.
and I sang, I danced, and I acted in the play. And
So
she
you're
saw
not a
it.
Trump supporter?
No,
Okay, good to know.
no.
All right, she's
I'm
like, I did not
sorry.
like that.
I'm not. I don't like to be political either because my family's very political. But
Yeah, I try
no.
not to.
No, I just I don't agree with some things he's doing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you have any like upcoming, like as far as your acting goes, is that something, do you feel like you gotta pick and choose at a point? Like, okay, it's gonna come to a role where I gotta only do singing or I gotta only do acting. Like,
I mean, it may
if
be.
you get a really big acting career, would you just not do singing? Like,
So, okay, so for example, if I was to go on tour, like obviously I can't act for the time that I'm on tour,
Right.
so that's probably a hold on acting. But my agents, I've been with them for a long time, so they probably understand, as well as me doing a show, but I could do music on the weekends, like,
Right,
on the days off, so like there's a schedule.
I mean, you
So
could totally like write music at night while you're
exactly,
filming during the
exactly.
day.
But I feel like they're both like my world, and I wouldn't want to like, stop.
I just find myself always like kind of struggling because I juggle 2 careers too. When I
Yeah.
do the dentistry and I do radio, and then I always feel like
No.
I'm stressed out trying to juggle like both sometimes.
Multifaceted women, that's okay.
You know what? You're right, and I also say that too. Like people that are actually doing anything with themselves, they're not just doing one thing anyway.
No.
Everybody's doing multiple things.
Because now you gotta
and
be,
we need
we're
to get better
content
at it.
creators. We're also content creators. We also we have to build the brand outside of the music.
We're also
'cause
dog
blah, blah,
moms
blah.
and kid moms.
Yes,
you know what I'm
and
saying?
I
We're
have a
also
family, my
titis,
personal
and
life.
I'm a daughter. I'm a
It's
sister.
a lot,
It's a lot of
like,
jobs
out
out here.
a
But that
lot.
don't stop nobody.
No.
No, it ain't never gonna stop.
Absolutely not.
So I want to talk about because I see you got a lot of butterflies on. I want to talk about your maripositas.
Yes, so
Dime un ching de eso.
my
eso?
slogan is Tu mariposita, papi, which is your little butterfly daddy.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to like stand out with all the women, you know, in the Bronx that are like, they have their own slogan and stuff like that. And I was like, I need a slogan.
I need a slogan.
I need a little slogan. So my grandfather has been really obsessed with, he passed away, but he was always obsessed with like butterflies. So I don't know, I just felt like I had to do that for him. I have it tatted on me.
Yeah, I
and
saw
everything.
that. Very cute, very cute.
But yeah, I don't
So
know.
I thought like
It's rebirth. It's like, you know, like a new chapter. You can literally like just adapt and like become new again. Like there's no like
coming out of your cocoon.
yeah.
kind of
Like it's
vibe.
like you could start over at any moment, you know, and be who you want to be. Like you don't have to like kind of like stop or like feel ashamed and like, you know.
Yeah.
So,
That's
yeah.
cool. That's actually really dope. Like just be
Yeah.
who you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Float like a butterfly and live your best life.
Yes, absolutely. So.
I love that.
And they always find me. I'm walking,
For
I see a
real?
butterfly, and I'm like,
They come
and
up to you a lot?
they'll land on me, or like it'll be on the floor for me to see, and they'll wait,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, yeah. And now everyone calls me mariposita, like, you know, so it's
I
just
think
dope.
that'd be cute to make that like your fan thing too.
Yeah,
like,
my
Like
fan
your
base is
fans.
Mariposita Club.
Mariposita Club.
Yes.
If you want to be in the Butterfly Club.
Yes, come join me. It's on there, and I released like a lot of stuff on there that I don't put on my actual story. So
Oh, we love that. We love that. So I also just want to talk about like your future projects. Do you have anything like really dope coming up other than obviously the song?
yeah,
Brickle.
Brickle.
Are you like performing anywhere special? Or...
I am performing May 21st at La Picardía Urbana's Premios Latinos in
Okay.
Queens. So that's gonna be something really fun.
so
but
shout out to them.
Yeah, I have a couple podcasts
pop
too coming up, but really my focus right now is building Amy Love, like
Right.
the brand without the music, and also with the music with Brickle and stuff. So
Okay.
and then continuing acting, you know. But right now it's like slow. Everyone's coming from LA to Jersey. They're actually gonna build a Netflix.
Really?
Yeah, so I've gotten a lot of like.
You about to get some work, girl. Stop playing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to stay in Jersey, y'all. I don't know.
You was gonna leave and you was gonna go? You was gonna go to LA?
No, I was gonna go to
Oh.
like Miami for the Latin music, but
Oh,
I'm gonna
for
have to
the-
just be Miami, New York based.
Yeah, there's definitely I know they got the Latina Fiesta, something like that going on out there for
uh-huh.
iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
And the iHeartRadio Latin Awards always goes on. It's
Yeah.
coming up soon, actually. Now that you mentioned that, now that I think about it, because I was looking on, because you know I be on iHeart, I be tapped in. So
Period.
Hopefully they get to send me out there.
Period.
iHeart, send me. I'm ready. I've been dying to go. They never send me nowhere.
They need to
Fun.
send both
They
of
do be
us.
sending me. They do be sending me to some places. It's like cool sometimes. So
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Right.
But so I just wanted to ask about your sound. Would you try anything new? I know you say you were doing like English R&B, and now you're doing Latin R&B. Like you gonna do a country R&B, like Latin country? Is that a thing? It has to be a thing.
So I'm really tapped in with like the Mexican artists.
Yes.
I really love like
They
Peso
be having some
Pluma.
fire
Like I would
songs,
love to
yeah.
do like how Becky G does like sometimes like.
Love her.
So yeah, I'm open to that. Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yes.
I can see the vibes.
Yes,
I can see the
absolutely.
vibes.
So definitely like, yeah, for sure. Not even a question. Like if that was to be like something that they want, like reached out for, yes.
And if you could have,
That'd be like my grandma's dream. Like I'll be fulfilling her
What? That'd be
dream.
so
You know, like
cool.
Ana Gabriel. You know what I'm saying? Like hell yeah.
She's like,
what?
that would be her dream. I love that. So if you could pick 3, I'm gonna say Latin artists to
Ooh.
collaborate with, who would they be and why?
So, Brickle, when I was recording Brickle, I thought about Bad Gal. So,
Nice.
oh my God. So, Bad Gal, I don't know, girl. We gonna see what we're
Holla
gonna
at her.
do. Right. Carol G, definitely.
Of course.
And there's a rapper, his name is Davey.
Uh-huh.
He's on the Bad Bunny album on the song called Velda.
Okay, I have to check that out.
So, yeah, he is fire. I love his voice. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Girl, yeah, like it's something
I have
about.
to check it out.
I don't know. As a musician, like I don't even just need to see his face. I need to see, like I just hear his voice, and I'm like, yeah, that's the one. I want his voice, like on my song.
I love
So,
that.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
Roa. He got a song called CC right
I
now.
don't even know who that is.
Yes,
So
fire.
hard to know.
Paloma Mami. Kali Uchis.
Oh yes, girl.
Bad Bunny.
I'm manifesting all of that for you right now.
Bad
girl.
Bunny, Arcángel, like
Oh,
pa
wow.
que lo pase bien. Like that's my,
Stop
you know, I
playing.
still listen to that song. That shit old still.
That one holds it down. I'm
Yeah,
not even
but-
gonna lie. That is a super.
So yeah, I'm
super
really
dope
open
song.
to, you know, everybody, working with everybody, you know.
Everybody.
Yeah,
everybody. You know who I was thinking for you? Shakira, believe it or not.
Oh hell yeah! What?
Yeah, I was
Yes.
thinking a good Shakira,
Yes.
you know, feature would be like
Yes.
super cute, very sexy, very sensual.
She's in her like woman empowerment stage
Yeah.
right now, like, you know,
Yeah.
F love, like,
Yeah,
you
she
know,
like,
she
mm,
like,
she
I don't want
went
none of that, like, you know, and I
can't.
feel her on that one. So.
We're in the same mood right now.
Yes,
All
absolutely.
right, so I just want to thank you so much.
Thank you
for tapping in with me at Tiny Talk Live. Thank you guys so much. Please tell them where they can find you and all of your music.
You can find me, Amy Love, on all digital platforms for music, as well as official Amy Love on social media. And then you'll find my link tree with everything that I've ever done, so you can know more about me. And then Club Mariposita, my channel on Instagram. And yeah.
All right. So y'all tune in for the song Brickle, y'all. It's finna come out this
Yes,
summer. We about to
this
turn
summer.
up. Or summer in Miami. You heard? All right.
Period.
Bye.